I'd like to take a minute to introduce our speaker today, Izzy Zucker. She actually is, how many days from graduation, Izzy?
51.
51 days from graduating from the ABSN program. I remember the first time I saw her 2 semesters ago. Her enthusiasm for the program has not wavered in one bit anyway. She's been an advocate for her peers, been very supportive of her fellow cohort members. She's been a leader, she's been a cheerleader, and she is an example of the dedication that defines our students. So please join me in welcoming Izzy to the podium. Izzy.
Okay, thank you. I might lose my place, so I brought a little pointer for myself. Is that good? Okay. Look to your left and right. Take a look at our faculty and our families, who are probably sporting a mix of incredible pride and slight terror for your social life. And then look at the clock, because in mid-May, you stepped into a totally unhinged time warp. Time is a bizarre thing in an accelerated program. I'm in my 10th month of this exact journey, and the chronological whiplash is real. On one hand, you think, it's just 12 months. I can do anything for a single year. And on the exact same day, you look at a stack of pharmacology, dosage calculations, and pathophysiology notes and think, it's 12 whole months. How am I going to survive Tuesday? But here is the raw reality of this milestone. Time passes regardless of how we choose to show up. Lean into that chaos, even have some fun with it. You will continue to experience the paralyzing internal debate of trying to decide between the first action, the best action, and the priority action on an exam where all 4 answers look identical. By December, since you'll have passed mental health nursing and spent all your money on tuition, everyone in your family is getting a psychological diagnosis for the holidays. You'll catch yourself using therapeutic communication on your roommate like, I hear you're saying you're upset that I didn't wash my coffee mug. Tell me more about how that makes you feel. Therapeutic touch. Okay. And up to this point, you've been practicing on plastic. You already know the distinct nervous sweat of trying to pull a sterile glove over a clammy hand during a checkoff while a professor watches with a clipboard. You've already wondered why on earth a Foley catheter kit comes with a congratulatory greeting card. You've already developed a backup career plan as our testing platform's paid skilled actor because you know you can fake that calm better than they do, except for the nasogastric tube insertion video, which remains a straight-up horror movie. But moving from the simulation lab to the hospital means transitioning from plastic to people. When you get to the clinical floor, you will learn so much more than a classroom can ever teach you. You are going to witness interactions that spark a level of human connection you simply cannot simulate. In my own time on the floor, I've learned that true love can look like a boyfriend calmly entering a colostomy bag for his newly pregnant partner. I've learned that care is coming back into the room with a 3rd turkey sandwich for an unhoused patient who is still hungry. I've seen vulnerability on a 68-year-old Southern father agreeing to talk with the chaplain about his diagnosis instead of the usual, just keep it on. You will find yourself reassuring a sweet grandmother that she is not a burden because you wanted to change her sheets today anyways. You will ask total strangers about their bowel movements with the casual tone of asking about the weather. And because you are bound by the law of your standardized care plans, you might even have to ask a 94-year-old patient if she is currently sexually active and receive the side eye of your absolute life. Your stories won't look exactly like mine, but you'll find your own moments. Still, even in a profession so intimate, we never know anyone's full story. You don't know what the peer sitting next to you sacrificed just to be sitting in this auditorium, or what they are managing the second class lets out. Get to know each other outside of school. You're going to need each other. And that grace we give each other, keep it close, because we need it for our patients. You will never know the full story of what a human being went through to end up in that bed. We are stepping into a raw human career. You will see patients in various stages of healing, and yes, you will be with them as some of them die. Those emotions compound over time. Leaving the hospital after a 12-hour shift can feel completely surreal, but seeing people suffer, heal, and die will also make you intensely grateful for your own body, your own health, and your own mind. It will make you look at your own life and think about how you truly want to live. There are worse things in life than death, and nursing reminds us of that every single day. Because the pace here is so intense, don't fall into the trap of just checking the boxes at the cost of being truly present. There is a profound gift in being a student. The joy of learning, the freedom to try something completely new, and the default safety to say, I don't know, can you show me? This program moves fast, so the exams must be taken, the tuition checks will definitely clear, and the clock will keep ticking towards graduation, whether we're fully engaged or completely checked out. We cannot stop the calendar. But right inside that truth is where our power sits. We get to decide if we are just jumping through hoops to check a box, or if we are actually going to show up for our own evolution. We are entering nursing in the blessed year of 2026, and we are taking our empathy straight into a healthcare system that's complicated, stretched thin, and highly political. We see nurses fiercely striking for safer conditions. We see teams facing workplace violence and patients who are caught in the cycle of a healthcare system that is failing them. Because you want to make it all better, you want to try to fix everything to people please, you will occasionally run headfirst into a brick wall. And when those low lows hit, remember this. Those low lows happen because you care. Nurse burnout is real, and it doesn't happen because you are weak. It happens because your empathy is actively working. But remember that this field, like time and an accelerated program, is also a massive shapeshifter. Nursing is a living frontier that will grow with us, just like you will grow with each other. As you go through your clinicals, you are actively curating the nurse you want to become. Every patient you meet, every nurse you shadow, and every peer you work alongside, you get to look at how they care, how they communicate, how they handle the system, and you can choose to take their strengths and styles with you, or you can leave them on the shelf. Look at the faculty sitting in this room. They are human beings who have impacted countless lives, and right now, they are here to fight for your success. Reach out to them when you're struggling. Like our patients, if we don't press the call light, no one knows the person on the other side of that closed door is hurting. And to the families and friends in the audience, thank you. Thank you for putting up with the missing text replies, the late night studying, the sudden panic that they have every new medical condition they learn about, and the fact that they're going to talk about bodily fluids at the dinner table. Your support is the invisible engine behind every single student in these seats. It's a lot. And because you are laying the groundwork for a long, resilient career, take care of your own mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual health. It cannot wait until after graduation. It starts right now. We have to find the things that fill our cup back up today so that we can continue to show up for others tomorrow. Time is going to pass over the next 10 months, regardless of what you do. The clock is running. So make a choice. Show up every single day as the nurse, the peer, the human you want to be. Trust the process, shine your light, and welcome to the floor. It is entirely yours to chart. Thank you.